It's gonna be a Scream, baby.
What's up, and welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. We are your host. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And Halloween season is upon us, and
Yay!
we've been blessed with the first teaser trailer from the next installment of the Scream franchise. I guess they're calling it Scream, but it's Scream 5, but they're just saying Scream.
So they're kind of doing that whole Halloween thing where there's like 5 Halloweens out there named Halloween. So that's not, I mean, that's exaggeration, but there are a lot of Halloween movies out there.
It's one of those things. And actually, I saw this yesterday. So like I was trying to like avoid everything, but I did see a meme that pop up with the poster, and it was like, oh, I see the 5, and it was the knife up against like the Ghostface, and then everybody started commenting. It was like, yeah, he's got 5 fingers, so it's 5. They just kept like finding 5 everywhere, and I was like, really, this is what we're doing? Because this is stank, y'all. Like, but anyway, everyone is pretty excited for this flick, though. This is a long time coming. I believe it's been 10 years since the last one was released, right?
It doesn't feel like it, but that might be right. Is that right?
I think it's 10 years. 10 years since Scream 4 released.
Oh, wow. I'm actually going to look that up because I think you're lying. You're lying to me. Liar.
Well, I was in New York when Scream 4 came out, so.
Really? Oh, 2000. Oh my gosh.
Is it 10 years?
2011,
yeah, 10 years. So that's kind of awesome. And I actually like when they space them out like that, because we're seeing the growth of the characters. And I know for me specifically, being in high school when the original Scream came out, I've just kind of like grown up with Sidney and everyone else. So I'm curious to see where she is right now and what she up to.
Yeah, me too. I'm just ready for this trailer, you know, because like you said, it's been a long time in the making. Unfortunately, we're not going to have Wes Craven. That's the only thing about it. Unfortunately, we're not going to have Wes Craven being a part of this movie because he passed away. Rest in peace, Wes Craven. Poor icon. But it is being directed by the directors of Ready or Not. So, and that was a pretty good movie. So I'm super excited about this movie. I'm just ready for the trailer.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's the thing that makes me feel good about this one also, because I know Neve Campbell, Courtney, David Arquette, they're very protective of what Wes Craven built. And I don't think they would have signed up to reprise their roles had it not been good. You know, had it not been worth it. So excited to jump into it. Before we do, thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes to our channel, because those likes and those views, they help us get picked up by that YouTube algorithm, which been tripping lately, but whatevers. But anyway, y'all support means everything to us. Dropping down in the comments, all of that. We love interacting with you guys. So definitely, again, from the bottom of our hearts, please keep supporting us. We appreciate it. And if you're new, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our content. Another good way to support us is our merch store. If you head over to blerdup.shop, you'll be able to cop your own personal t-shirts that we've come up with. And you can rock these fashions all through the winter. So make sure you hit up www.blerdup.shop. It again, it's another way to support us. My sister, are we ready for this next installment of Scream?
I am ready, especially since I already heard that Randy comes back to life and is the killer.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah, you know. Pause. We'll talk about that later. All right.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
I'm in the house.
What's that? Sorry.
Girl, that ain't Amber.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Wait, is this Saw or Scream?
Oh, oh.
What? Who What's this technology in their house and why?
Doors unlocked.
He behind her. Yeah.
You ain't gonna make it, child.
Hello?
It's happening. 3 attacks so far.
Mm.
Do you have a gun?
I'm Sidney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Something about this one just feels different.
Samantha?
I know who you are.
I've been through this a lot. This is
Like
your
a
right
lot,
now,
a
which
lot.
means that whoever this is gonna keep coming for you. You ready for this? Never.
Run, brother.
There's certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers.
Mm.
Ooh.
Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Oh, that's the house.
Yeah.
Stu's
Stu's
house.
house. Oh.
Hello, Sidney. It's an honor.
January 14th.
Ooh.
It's gonna be my birthday present. Yeah, okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. We got something here. We got something
Ooh.
here. So that's interesting. All the victims were related to the original killers.
Yeah.
Isn't that what she said?
I believe so. Yo, I'm so excited for this.
That's interesting. And then, listen, I'm gonna just be upfront and frank with this. Dewey finna die. I think.
I feel like, yeah. I was just about to ask you, like, which person, since this is 5,
Mhm.
Scream 5, which person from the original cast do you think is going to die? Because somebody is going to die.
I think it's Dewey, mainly because Dewey wasn't supposed to survive 1.
Right.
And he happened to make it 3 more times after. So I kind of think his number might be up. But it could be anybody. That's the part, because
Ooh.
this could be, I feel like, where 4 was supposed to start a new trilogy. I think it might actually be 5. And I think that means Sidney is not protected here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do you think they have the balls to kill off Sidney Prescott?
I think that would be a mistake. And here's why I think that would be a mistake. Just mainly because I got to remember looking at camera. Mainly because we've seen what's happened with the reinvigoration of Halloween and how Jamie Lee Curtis has basically kept the role of Laurie Strode alive by not acknowledging the rest of the sequels, just going 1 directly to however what number that is, 2018 to Halloween Kills. I feel like maybe, hopefully, this is what they're doing. They're taking a page out of their book and keeping Sidney the face of the franchise. I feel like, because if you look and if you think about it, part 1 iconic, part 2 it's still iconic, but part 2 and part 3 you could do without those 2 movies and pick up with part 4 and be fine, even though I wouldn't want to. But in reality, if those movies didn't exist, you could still have a solid franchise. So I say that to say we've seen Sidney go from Sidney the victim to Sidney, yeah, you're still a victim, but you're kind of over it, to Sidney really being over it, to Sidney just kind of like, God damn, man, I'm 40 fucking years old. Like, why are we still doing this? To now where you see, oh, I've got a gun. Look, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Yo, we've been through this a lot. We gonna help you, Samantha. I think that was the girl's name. We finna help you get through this or whatever and solve this mystery. So
at some point, though, because this has happened to Sid so many times, at some point I'm gonna need her to break out with some capoeira or something. Like, I feel like at this point it's guaranteed that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I need her to just be like, all right, I was prepared for this.
Now, listen,
Come on.
Sydney like really is up there with Laurie Strode. She's been one of the toughest final girls you could ever face, especially seeing the evolution of where she started up to this point. I
Hmm.
believe it was for she was kind of fucking Ghostface up when he popped out of the corner on the staircase and she was like grabbed the picture out the wall,
I
was like slap like
Yeah. Yeah. No, I need them to go further. I need her to be like Bruce
cage
Lee.
fighter.
Like, yeah.
Knuckle brawler. Let's go. But yeah, from that trailer though, I felt like Dewey. I saw Gail scream like, "No!" I'm like, "That's Dewey."
Yeah.
With his
Yeah.
wall paneling, his
And
wood panels
I'm
on the
interested.
wall.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm interested to see where their relationship is right now because last time we saw them, they were still together. But
Mhm.
looking at this trailer, it does not look like Gail and Dewey are together
Girl,
anymore.
you know what would be fucked up?
What?
If he cheated with Judy, the Lemon Square lady, and now they was
Okay.
together and they got a divorce, I'd be so mad at
They better not.
that.
Although she did
She's
have some bomb lemon
no,
squares.
they tasted like ass. You're not cheating on your wife if you eat my lemon square. I was like, that's nasty.
Ew.
But she was supposed to die in the last one too, and here we see her in this movie. So, you
Yeah.
know,
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I am very interested to see where the relationship is right now
yeah,
because again, judging by what we saw in the trailer there, they are not together. It doesn't look like
it
to me
doesn't look like it.
anyways.
Yeah.
Um
Did you notice it more darker, like a sinister? It was seemed more sinister,
yeah.
also.
Yeah, right off the bat with the change in the voice. It's
Hmm.
not changed very much, but it's a slight change that makes it sound a little bit more sinister
Yeah.
than the regular Scream voice. Yeah.
Yeah, and not to say that the others were less sinister. I think for the time
Yeah.
they were pretty wild, but this one seemed a little bit like, oh shit, this one's not really
Yeah.
playing around.
And I think because that older voice has been
Parody.
parodied. Sorry. I was trying to say, you know what? Y'all know what I mean. It's been, dang it. Say it again.
Parodied.
Parodied. Parodied so many times that it started to become at some
A joke.
point not a joke and not
Yeah.
scary. So I think it's I think I actually love them actually switching up the voice just a little bit to
Mhm.
make it sound a little bit more sinister and differentiate from the original voice.
Yeah. There is So starting with this, yeah, I'm definitely, we're going to see this. I
Yeah,
might
most
even
definitely.
come to where you are so we can go see it together or whatever the case may be, however that works out. Because we're not going to miss this. 10 years since the last one, we're not going to miss
Hmm.
this. But also, like, you guys, Scream as a franchise is so iconic.
Hmm.
There's so many one-liners. There's so many death
Yes.
scenes. Like yeah, I can't, there's not a day that goes by where I don't say something from this movie, like
Right. Especially 1 and 2 for me.
uh
I say a lot of two. I say a lot of twos all the time. Especially like, bitch, hang up the phone and start 69 his ass. Like that is my movie. And I felt like a lot of people didn't appreciate that sequel, but I thought it was a solid sequel. I
two
love that.
two
I
was
love
pretty
that
solid.
movie.
3 got a little
Yeah.
bit off track. I felt like there was a lot of studio interference. I think there was from
Hmm.
Weinstein, but 2 solid. 3, I never turn it off. This is probably one of the other franchises that when it comes on TV, I watch it from start to finish. I
Hmm.
never change the channel. Um,
Yeah.
but things that I say, like somebody was clowning me for not watching Bird Box, and I was like, don't nobody want to see no Sandra Bullock shit, like unless she naked.
But I was like, that Bird Box is actually pretty
It's pretty good. I've heard it's
good.
pretty good. It's just one of my rebel movies. Um, so
I gotta admit I didn't watch it for Sandra Bullock though. Trevante Rhodes. Anyways,
anyway, but saying that to say there's so many one-liners, or so the death scenes are pretty iconic. We might have to do a list here sometime soon because there's so much
yes.
about this franchise, so many little Easter eggs also that you can pick out and be like Like I can literally watch part 1 and be like, that's Stu's clumsy ass. Like I know
Yeah.
who killed who. Like
Yeah.
that's Stu. He did that bullshit, you know. So that might be a good upcoming video we can do. I don't know. What do you guys think about the next installment of Scream 5, whatever you want to call it? Drop down in the comments and let us know. And also let us know if you'd be interested in a countdown. And it'd kind of be fun to get our audience involved in that. Maybe a poll. Let them rank the top kills from the Scream franchise. I don't know. Let us know. Until next time, we are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
It's gonna be a scream, baby. Thanks, guys.